welcome. I'm so glad that you can join me here today. 268, pages 664 and 65, excerpts from the TheSovereignLight novel named after my ministry, and this is a course in metaphysical spirituality. And my name is Reverend Maria Arvanitides. Welcome to my ministry. Today, again, this discussion is to uncover more of this thing in pointer number 5 on what is the soul and how is it different from the ego. Does having a soul make the self any more real or deep than it can be with no soul? And is this even possible? Similar to this existence from where the ego mind became established, the soul too can be said to come out of nowhere and suddenly has taken on a subject. And today's intro was just that first segment I have read directly from the novel. And won't you sample the rest with me in today's activation and daily affirmation? I'd like to hear you say out loud these words with me and see exactly what you get throughout the day. First things first, though, you must find a comfortable position where you can have your back straight at all times. And take that deep breath in and surrender to the space with gratitude and appreciation for what is offered here in this moment. Sun came out. And when you found yourself that center point of stillness from within, we shall begin. Are you ready? Sounds good. I can witness all my timelines of existence that might have taken place in the lives of my world that play it out, and my soul as unfamiliar to me that I may or may not feel it in this way. And take a nice deep breath in I can witness all my timelines from existence that might have taken place in the lives of my world that play it out, and my soul as unfamiliar to me that I may or may not feel it in this way. And take another deep breath in. And feel it right up your spine, surging and letting that air release from the cracking with your clavicles when they join to meet your spine. And that is straightening your back and opening your lungs for deeper breathing. And once again, I can witness all my timelines of existence that might have taken place in the lives of my world that play it out, and my soul as unfamiliar to me that I may or may not feel it in this way. And take another deep breath in. Sometimes it helps to bring your arms like in a prayer-like fashion for helping you to assist in deeper breathing. And just breathe out from this heart space center, anchor, and congregate. The soul has many stories to unveil, and how the self will respond or feel about at any given moment is the only thing that is real. The ego mind can continue on to teach the self, and from the soul, this journey is the path for much growth and from its expansion. The memory and whether it did or did not happen will give away the highlighted route with its emphasis, the self, and of its mind upon it is the focus. So, with that said, take another deep breath in. And absorb it like a sponge and let it sink in and see what it might unveil. For you. Practice on focusing on what is working for the self and let the rest go. Do what can be of healing for the soul, the self, and what might make it feel much better. The ego mind likes to get in the way by making it its duty, and that it must, to process the bigger picture of this vastness. That is the self. Because it really is getting the bigger picture right here and now from its environment. And before it, does the ego mind acts as a filter. And moving on to page 665 of this lesson, 233 for today. Won't you say these words out loud with me? I can witness all of my timelines of existence that might have taken place in the lives of my world that play it out, and my soul as unfamiliar to me, that I may or may not to feel it in this way. From the moment that the self becomes aware of itself, a higher self is created, and for this, it's connection. When the self might see it differently, the soul from its perspective, and to have changed from its environment in such a way to be the cause, the self can become the mirror for its reality, and or step out of it altogether when it feels like. Directly through the higher self, and in this way, the way that the self prefers to tell the story and to impress upon at any given moment. This can then be done with no resistance, and that the ego mind with the soul would cause energy from this friction to have the self react and carry on for something different. So with no direct manipulation and overcomplicated what-ifs, scenarios, and shoulds that the self might have had, and any regrets to having done it differently. Instead, follow the heart and allow the soul to directly do its thing. The purpose for today is to recognize what makes the self happy. Allow for the feeling and let the soul bring it in. With the ego mind gone, there are no rules and limitations. Just authentic, soul-inspired expression to explore. And as a sovereign light being, forevermore, loving in the here and now moment. So just take all this in. And I will leave you with today's affirmation. Once again, I can witness all my timelines of existence that might have taken place in the lives of my world that play it out, and my soul as unfamiliar to me that I may or may not to feel it in this way. And take another deep breath in. I can witness all my timelines of existence that might have taken place in the lives of my world that play it out, and my soul as unfamiliar to me that I may or may not feel it in this way. And take another deep breath in. I can witness all my timelines of existence that might have taken place in the lives of my world that play out, and my soul as unfamiliar to me that I may or may not feel it in this way.